Good evening. Welcome to Down South Football, man. And we back in the building. Want to talk a little bit about the CFP first reactions. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about everything. It's your man, Renard Williams, in the building. We got at I am DJ Double Dose over there chilling, looking happy right now.
Foe. I don't appreciate that foe, but I take it.
See, black folks are always blocking their blessings. They always blocking their blessings. We got our man Dave at I am DL Guard in the building. What's going on?
Goddamn shame, man. Goddamn shame.
Why you say it's a shame, Dave?
This show supposed to start at 8:30. It is 9:25. So that I'm granted the right to when my screen go black, the show is over. So when y'all see my screen go black, just log off. It's a wrap. But other than that, I'm doing fine. Dealing with this damn newcomer over here. Wait, hold up. There you go.
That way. The other way. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got our boy Mr. Patrick Junkins in the building, man. Pat, what's going on, man?
Hey, I'm just glad y'all got me on the show, man.
Damn, fake took.
Dave, it's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right, Dave.
Damn, hey man, when this fake took, where the real took is?
Don't do that.
Tuck is currently on.
I get over one Tuck, it's coming over, man.
Tuck is on assignment at the place he work at,
man. On special assignment.
He's on special assignment, man. You already know how that go, man. You know the man is working through it. He working through it. We got Pat in him, but hey, the reason why we're here to discuss, of course, the first rankings of the reaction of what we saw from the first top release that happened. I said a few hours ago that I figured that I thought Ohio State would be number one in the rankings, and they was, but we're gonna go to Angry Man first. We're gonna go to Dave. We're gonna go Dave.
Not angry, sir.
Okay. Stout man, Dave. Stout man, yeah. There you go. Perturbed man, Dave. Dave, what was your first initial reaction? Just first initial reaction.
I mean, I was surprised Ohio State was one, being that of the top four. I didn't think they looked the best of the top four. So I mean, I was surprised they were one. What's the what they beat? They ended up they beat Penn State, right?
And they got two top 25 wins.
Yeah,
Notre Dame and Penn State.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, Penn State. So I mean, if you're gonna base it on that, okay. But if I'm looking at the eye test from the top four, Ohio State is not my one. I'm not saying they outside the top three, but they just not my one. I'm expecting Florida State to be four, simply because we got one really good win we got was LSU right now. That's what
the rest of the conference down, man. Clemson.
Yeah, the rest of it. Yeah. So
they did.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, they just need to win out. You know, Oklahoma. I mean, we all know we're gonna get into this. Ohio State and Michigan they're gonna take care of themselves. But I mean, what no big deal. I mean, Oregon and Washington.
It's the first one.
Yeah, and I think Oregon and Washington will eventually work their way in as the weeks go along. They'll be in and out. So, but that's my only surprise. I didn't expect Ohio State to be one, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, it is what it is.
Being initial reaction?
My initial reaction is I am not happy about Ohio State being number one. I think Michigan deserves it. Even though Michigan hadn't played nobody, they have dominated the entire season. They have. I mean, when you look at what Ohio State has done this year, although they pulled off that last-minute win against Notre Dame, and I think as we see, that Penn State team is not as good as they may have been on paper. So for me, I still would have had Michigan 1. My thing would have been Michigan 1, Georgia 2, us 3, and Ohio State 4.
Okay. Pat?
You know what? For once, I will actually have to agree with the committee. I feel like they got everything right. I felt like they got it right. Like I said, with Ohio State having those top 25 wins, and I think that's kind of propelled them up. But I did thought that and I did thought that Michigan would be there, but They got it right. And like I said, it's still a lot of football left to be played. A lot of big games left out there.
Okay. Initial reaction first is let me say hello to Chuck because Chuck is all deep in the comments.
But hey, Chuck, what Chuck talking about? Chuck,
I just want to say hello to Chuck. I ain't finna go in it right now. Chuck, he's still on the high from this weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. He's still on the high from this weekend.
Oh, okay.
But initial reaction, like I said, I had said Ohio State was one because here's my thing. I get what everybody is saying, but the committee and everybody else, they release what they're looking at every year. They release the metrics that they look at. This is metric season. So if you're the best team, it'll eventually work out. It'll eventually work out. But the metrics make Ohio State number one with everything that goes along with it. When I was looking at it, I definitely want to look at it because it was the best team. It's just the metrics line up for them. And as the weeks go on, as things get more detailed and minuscule, it's like you'll see that, yeah, it'll go down. It'll do all those type of things of that nature. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast, the nature of the business.
So let me ask you this. Renard. When you mention metrics, you mentioned whatever their system is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my pushback on that would be, or my question, not really a pushback. My question would be, what the hell is Michigan or Georgia's best win?
It's not. That's the reason why they're too.
Well, so I guess my point is, it's like they use those metrics in that system for certain people. Because if we're being truthful, Florida State has 2 better wins than Michigan and Georgia.
But look at their losses though.
Florida State ain't got no losses.
I'm talking about the opponents. See, that's what you're missing. You're missing the opponents' metrics. It's like when Ohio State won. They beat 2 top 25 teams.
Okay, but LSU's losses is what? Ole Miss, who was a top 10 team,
and
us, and we undefeated.
14.
So they got 2 losses, correct?
Best loss.
All right. Okay, so Georgia,
and also, who else? Who else is your best win?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Duke is ranked. Whether you want to believe it or not, they're ranked. Now,
and so is the.
With excluded Clemson. So, I guess my point I'm making is, I get the whole metrics conversation, but this is where it gets dicey. You know what I'm saying?
But the metrics conversation is what's going to win out. Period.
I know, but this is where it gets dicey because they pick and choose how they want to utilize it
and win. But when do they pick and choose when they
right now? Because Michigan and Georgia do not have better wins than Florida State right now. They don't.
Okay. But you say when they pick and choose, but it's not just that one metric.
We got Ohio State sitting at 1 because of their wins against Penn State and Notre Dame. That is why they are number 1.
Part of it, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is Georgia and Michigan's best win?
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have. That's what I'm saying. When you compare it to,
Ohio but okay. If you take the name away, hold on. If you take the name away LSU and take the name away Clemson, take the name part of it away.
They weren't ranked. I ain't even count Clemson because they weren't ranked.
I'm just saying, take the name part of it away.
Okay, and you just look at the rankings.
But the rankings ain't the full thing, though.
I guess that's the whole point. It goes back to they pick and choose what they want to use.
But it's not picking and choose. It's literally right there on the college football. Hold on.
Ohio State number 1 because
listen for a second.
Go ahead.
Give me a second. The college football playoff metrics are sitting right there on the college football playoff site.
Mm-hmm. So who they played lost matters more than.
It's not a matter more. It's a metric that goes along with it and then they have those 4 teams that they have to deal with it. Everything goes in it.
Okay, but I mean, I'll say this. I mean, this is the initial. These are.
I knew it was gonna be 4, so I'm not tripping on that. But I'm just like, it's just like
I get it. But I mean, you think about the initial rankings, and you always know this. There's always that one team that's kind of ranked a little bit lower, that's pretty much waiting, and it's a couple of them that's there.
Yeah.
And so right now, I mean, these next few weeks are gonna be really, really fun.
The next week, this is what you want right now. You want to be right now. You just want to be in the conversation.
Right.
You want to be in the conversation. If you're right there and they talking about you, your position don't even really matter whether you're 4, whether you're 7, or whatever. You just got to be right there in the conversation because you know two things: Ohio State and Michigan are gonna
They
meet.
play each other.
They gotta play each other. Now, if it's a slaughterhouse, that changes a lot.
Oregon and Washington may end up playing each other again.
Right. And then let's just be real. We know November is crazy. Who said that these people are gonna survive?
Yep. Every year is always that one.
It's always something.
And Georgia's schedule looks way more interesting now.
Oh yeah, Georgia's schedule
at the beginning of the season.
These last 3 weeks for Georgia's going to be really, really fun, especially starting this weekend.
We said it last year. I told him, I said, bro, with this system, I don't think you really want to do is put yourself in position going into the last weekend to be in the foe. That's what you want. You want to put yourself in a position to be in the foe. Now, different metrics aside, I get what you're saying, but you want to put yourself in a position to where it's foe. And if you ask me personally what I think they do, Dave, I don't know Dave how feel about it. I don't know Pat. I don't know how Pat feel. I don't know how Ben feel about it. I feel like they will never say, well, what's his name? Boo, whatever the dude that does all the talking for the committee and stuff. I always feel like they put this in a position to where it's like, well, we feel this right here because of this metric right here right now, which is perfectly fine. But they know in the back of their mind that a lot of these matchups are going to determine where we're going to get to and how we're going to get there. And it's like you said, I would love to do a study. Let's go back and I might just do it myself. Take away what the first ranking and compare to each year where we actually end up. I would love to do a study of just what a first, because really, truth be told, the first ranking don't matter. Ohio State, who they play this week? Yeah, I forgot.
You know something. And even to your point, what if Oklahoma had a loss last week? That'd be a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? Like we even at the point that we at right now, because if Oklahoma had a loss last week,
well, I mean,
we're having a whole nother conversation right now anyway.
Would Oklahoma be at number 4?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
And that's the beauty.
The real Tuck has come.
Oh, Tuck showed up. Look, Nike approved. Look, all us got on all these non-Nike approvals, and then here come Tuck. Nike in the building.
I don't have on Nike.
I know. I said none of us do. None of us.
Oh, I thought you said we had on Nike. My bad. My bad.
And then here comes the Nike ambassador. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I am a Nike ambassador, and therefore I rep my brand. I rep my brand.
I will say this on behalf of everybody on the show. You might be an ambassador, but we ain't got nothing free yet.
Oh boy, let me sip something else.
Hey, you might want some more than that water.
Well, I know that guy. I know that the guy who looks kind of like a broke down David Banner up there. I know he kind of, he kind of
disrespect against like that. Tug.
Yeah,
right?
he supposed to got his stuff, but he keeps not want to get. I ain't got some North Carolina stuff, but I digress.
We welcome Pat with open arms, and then here you come with the foolishness.
Whoa, pause. So you got Pat some North Carolina stuff?
Jordan Brand.
What the hell about me and Ben? We just don't exist no more.
But here's the thing though. Pat last year did not diss at all last year. Not one diss last year. And I was like, that's all I needed. So y'all two, with y'all two up there, y'all going in on me. In hard.
You know how you go in on other people.
I didn't say nothing though. I don't say nothing on it half the time, but now, I was like, okay.
Dave, you hear this shit, right?
Hey man, that conversation does not concern me.
I want the whole audience to remember. Tuck said he doesn't go in on people. Anybody
when it comes to Duke and North Carolina.
When it comes to when it comes to Duke, North Carolina, Tuck doesn't go in on people.
I don't.
Anyway, back to the conversation at hand, Chauncey Tuck. How do you feel about the initial rankings? I can put them up here again if you would like to see them.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
If you don't mind.
For you, I will try my best to get it.
See, that's how you work towards your North Carolina game.
Well, I'm not kissing your ass.
Oh,
That what you're looking for. I'm sorry.
Don't make me the Ronaldo. He tell me, Ben, why you got the hoodie on? You inside. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of putting hoodies on, I'll just put this one up here. You think I'm finna clear it.
Oh,
crazy.
Really?
Ohio State won.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I should have put money on that. Georgia 2, Michigan 3, Florida State 4, and you see the rest sitting there.
Mm-hmm. Looks pretty accurate. Michigan at 3 is surprising though. I don't know what wins they have.
This is Ben's argument.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
his argument is about him and his wins. It's about the wins.
Yeah, I think Florida State should be above Michigan. Not that I'm thinking, okay, what has Michigan done? I think Washington needs to be above Michigan.
I mean, they've beaten everybody so far. So.
I mean, but I'm talking about who. I mean, who have they beat? Name a top. Is Penn State in the top 15?
Who's that?
Penn State.
Yeah, number 11.
Number 11. So they beaten. Are they beating Penn State? Have they even played Penn State yet?
Who?
Ohio State has Michigan. No.
Who has Michigan beat that's in the top 15?
That's my whole fucking.
Oh, that's a.
No, see, that's not a fire because he look. I understand where he's coming from. I'm just saying that it's gonna all play itself out.
Yeah, I mean, no, true enough. But then, if we're doing initial rankings, though, if we're doing this by week process, what have they done?
They've beaten everybody that they played.
But
this is what I tell you. And I'm not saying like, oh, I agree with all of this. Only thing I will tell you is go to collegefootballplayoff.com, get the official metrics, and take it from that. And then I didn't get to hear what old boy said after the rankings were released because I was being attacked by kids. Happy Halloween to everybody.
Around this time last year, Auburn was firing.
Not full.
Well, it was the writings on the wall. But
put it back up there. Put it back up there, Wing.
I got you.
Like somebody said, Trevor Cole said, Michigan best win is Rutgers. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I get. I mean, I do. I promise, I get it. But it was just too much talk. And the reason why I said like 4 or 5 hours before the rain came out, like I think Ohio State was gonna start at number 1.
I agree with Ohio State. I do because Ohio State has. Let's see, where's Notre Dame?
They have 2 top 25.
They have 2 top 25 wins. Where is who else did they beat? They beat Penn State, right? They have 2 top 15 wins, right?
This is why when we said earlier in the season, the people that you beat, you gotta cheer for them.
Yeah, I agree.
You gotta cheer for them. You gotta put because you don't want to say, okay, we got a number 2 who whatever versus a number 19 is. And then you beat the you know what out of them, and you beat the crap out of them, and then it's like they fall off the earth. You don't want them to fall off the earth. You want them to continue to get better and continue to keep winning.
Right. Because you got 13 and who? You got 2, 13 and 14. Is LSU, right? Who was that?
LSU is 13. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That made me look like I'm blind.
Yeah. It's 2 Tigers. 3 Tigers back to back.
Well, first of all, I don't know. This came from On 3. This did not come from Renard. Renard did not do this or nothing. So let me go. Let me go and put it. Y'all see that On 3 up there in the corner? That wasn't Renard. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm just saying.
Leave the Tuck.
I was trying to figure
let-
out what to win.
Let me ask this question, Dave.
Mhm.
Who do you see below the top four? Well, top outside the top 10 that's dangerous to you that could jump up?
That's gonna be a lot that could jump up in the top 4.
Or just make it top 4, make it the top 10, make it interesting to where you have to have a debate and talk about it.
I mean, a one-loss Texas, a one-loss Big 12 champ Texas, a undefeated Pac-12 champ Washington, a one-loss Pac-12 champ Oregon.
Do you see anybody in the 20s has any chance or a possibility?
I mean, what has Kansas got? They're not. They can make.
They got 2 losses.
They got 2 losses.
Need a little bit more
not
chaos.
really. Not
Yeah,
really.
it'll be chaos.
If you're Alabama, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold up. Don't SC and Washington play this weekend?
Yeah.
I think you are correct, sir.
Yeah, that could be.
Thanks to the
That could make
classic
things a little funky next week.
But see, SC has 2 losses too, though.
True, but it will move the needle on Washington if they win. You know what I mean?
It should. But see, right now Washington still has a better win than Michigan.
Absolutely.
I mean, they beat Oregon.
So
And
how far down? And Washington would still be what, a one-loss team. So if that happens,
Right.
where do you move them? I mean, do you move them behind Oregon or do they stay? Honestly, I mean,
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, what you do?
Oregon
So I think that's the one.
Because let's see what LSU has 2 losses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Missouri has 2 losses.
Missouri has one.
Missouri has one
loss.
Ooh,
Yeah, they only have one. They only have one. I think they 7-1. They 7-1 because Georgia's 8-0. Yes.
Lost.
That's this weekend though.
Yeah, they play Georgia this weekend.
They lost to LSU.
Yeah, that's
they let that game slip away.
It was a big season of the year. They had that game in total too.
So starting with LSU, that's your top. That's your 2 loss teams right there, starting at 13. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Good, like I said, Washington should be number 3. That's all I gotta say, or number 4. Or Florida State should be number 3, number 4. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean,
but I do see a way that the SEC may not be represented this year.
Yep,
I've already heard that a couple times myself.
I mean, hold on, let me play devil's advocate now.
Because if LSU beats Alabama, that's 2 L's.
But what if Missouri take care of it?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't see the schedule in front of me.
Georgia,
Missouri take care. Yeah,
that should bump them up a lot, don't you think?
I mean, I look at it like this. Missouri definitely is in the driver's seat.
If Missouri beats Georgia, I'm probably pushing Missouri to 6.
Yeah.
If Washington holds serve.
Yeah.
If Washington loses, then Missouri goes to 5.
Right.
In my book.
Do y'all agree? Let me ask you this question. Do you agree with Penn State at 11? Seriously?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you lost to the number 1 team. That's the only loss you have.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they're gonna get another loss though? Or at least a couple more.
Michigan. They got
Michigan.
Michigan.
That's
it.
They got
one more.
The same fate. They're gonna lose to Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah, they'll finish season 10-2.
And James Franklin will probably officially be on the hot seat after he loses to Michigan.
Man, you if you want hot seat 10-2,
yeah, hold him on. How about leave?
You gotta beat them guys, man.
Man, Penn State.
I know, I feel you, but the hot seat though?
No,
not
the hot seat.
He'd be on the hot. It's lukewarm. Okay, I put lukewarm. It's not hot.
It shouldn't even be lukewarm.
You got to be lukewarm. He's been there 5 years.
He can't beat Ohio State and Michigan, man.
Right. I mean, it wasn't like they were. They wasn't really beating them before he got there. I mean, shit.
Yeah, but
that's the point that you got. That's the point.
That's why we got you.
What's up, Jared?
Jared, we ain't gonna talk about y'all.
My boy Tower Hills were all telling them to beat on top. Yeah, and that's what makes it.
That man said St. Augustine, bro.
Oh my God. What's up, Jared? Sorry, man, we really didn't get to y'all, but and some of y'all. Reg is in the building, Dave. You already know he acting up.
I mean,
What Reggie doing,
Jared, on
man?
the flip side, I didn't want to see y'all in Charlotte. I'm not gonna lie. I did not want to see Drake May in Charlotte. So I'm kind of glad y'all lost. I'm just
Hey,
Well, look.
hey,
Yeah.
Dave.
Mhm.
We've been graced by royalty tonight.
Ooh. He finally, damn, I've been turning the notification on for Charles for 6 months. Every time I see Charles like, man, how did I get the show? How can I find the show? I didn't know they'll pop up. Charles, listen. First of all, Charles got an Android. That's the first problem.
That's the first
That ain't
part.
gonna-
Oh,
Lord, there we go. Don't do that tonight. Don't do that tonight.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Don't do that tonight. Don't do
So
that
Charles,
tonight.
my brother, to you, man. We really appreciate you tuning in, man. We want to see you every
Yes,
time.
my boy,
Every time
Mike.
that little ding come up, we need to see Charles Martley in the comments, man.
I'm gonna say this about
Hey,
Molly because
that-
that's Dave homeboy too. But I want to give Molly, man, that's my dude. If it wasn't for Molly, your boy right here would not have survived at Stillman College. I ain't gonna lie, everything is 100%. When I say that, man, Molly was the man. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all how bad Molly was. A bad man. Charles Motley, we were just walking on our Charles like, man, I feel like a barbecue today. I'm like, okay, we're going barbecue, Charles. Charles said, no, I ain't doing my money. Charles went to the president of the college that time and said, hey, man, we trying to barbecue today. Don't you want to help with this? President pulled out some money out the pocket, and everything I know, we on the square barbecue.
Look,
Charles
sounds
Motley
like,
is the man, was the man, dog. I'm telling y'all, I would tell y'all no lie.
speaking of barbecue, that sounds like somebody up in the left hand, top right hand corner right now. When it comes to we will have a barbecue. Yeah, this way.
Yeah, I've heard about Pat and his famous barbecuing.
We was at AUM and we'll be like, man, let's have a barbecue. And they say, he's like, hey, let's make it a school, an unofficial school.
See.
Hey, look, we're gonna.
All right, we statute of limitations have already passed, so we straight up.
Great.
So I want to ask this question, Ben.
Yo,
This is a serious question. I don't need. This is a real serious question.
Mm-hmm.
As being a Florida State fan, as long as you have been, serious question. I'm being for real. Like, how does it feel to be watching the college football playoff rankings and see your team name ranked up? That's a serious question.
It feel like 14 all over goddamn again. That's what it feel like. It feel like 14 all over again. It feel like 14 all over again.
Man.
Dang.
Oxymoron, man. Serious question. Shucks.
That would have been. But now,
He said,
now
shucks.
that I got it out of my system, it feels good considering where we came from. Considering what we did.
That's all I was. You know what? I'm trying to give flowers over here. I'm trying to give flowers.
Hey, look, because Dave was on this show, and Dave can speak with me. We survived we survived the Christmas tree outside of Jimbo house when he dipped. We survived Willie T weekend. And we're here now, baby.
Oh my god.
And we here.
What I was trying to get, I told y'all I told you in 2020 that I was coming back by 2024. I said we'll be back by 2024. I gave it some time, but Ben kept trying to make Florida State relevant.
I
Like,
thought Willie T had us,
talking about Florida State.
Trying to make them relevant.
Make
them relevant.
Willie T was recruiting.
The night that Ben said, I can't take nothing from it.
Can't take that from it.
Boy, I was like, Ben.
You talking about a comment that did age well.
Hey, that's the bottom. We know how they on TikTok. What does the bottom look like? That's gonna be my right. If we pull this shit off, I'm gonna pull that clip and they say what the bottom look like. It's gonna be me saying that JSU goddamn touchdown and us holding that. Oh, I was about to cuss. And us holding that damn trophy. That's what the bottom look like.
I mean, what's stopping you now? That's like saying I ain't drinking. I mean, that's like saying you ain't drinking. Like, I mean, you gonna get your drinking.
Well, man, like I said, Florida State. yeah, they were patient. They were patient
We had
and
no choice.
letting
We had no
Mike do his thing.
choice.
A lot of programs have to do that nowadays. It's all about the win now type deal. So Florida State was patient. They believed in the program. They believed in his vision. And sometimes boosters, sometimes alumni, all these people just need to sit back and stay out of the program. I'm talking to another program right now, but I'm not gonna say their name. But they need to learn how to do that. Let this man they go Renault. Let this man they go
Do his job.
let this man go ahead and recruit and do his thing, and you will see similar results.
But I'm gonna leave Florida State conversation alone, and I'm gonna say this: you gotta do more than recruit. Hey, Dabo,
Oh
it's the
Lord.
thing called the transfer portal, Dabo. You might want to start using it because if you don't,
Let's see.
Miami
Wow, how the hell?
we're
did you
using
get here?
it.
Okay,
North
but
Carolina's using it, and if you don't, sir, I'm just gonna let you know that Clemson is about to start back being the Clemson.
How the hell did we get here?
okay, well, let me ask you this then, Ben. Y'all can chime in.
How the hell did we get here?
If Florida State loses, how far do they drop down?
Lose to who?
I mean, just in general. If they lose, how far do they drop down?
Probably to I would say behind Oregon, so 7 or 8.
So you mean to tell me they're gonna be in front of Bama and all those other teams? Like, if Bama wins, if Bama beats, if Bama,
But that doesn't matter because they're gonna take care of themselves. Because Bama gonna end up losing to Georgia. So when it's all said and done, Bama will be a 2-loss team anyway. So I'm not worried about that.
Well, you talking cash money shit today, ain't you?
I believe in Bama behind LSU, man. I do. I do.
hey,
Them LSU they too cocky, dog. They think they're gonna walk in there and add that shit out, and they're not gonna do it. And
Hold on. We ain't got there yet. Hold on.
They're not gonna do it.
Hold on. Here's the thing, though. Like,
not add out. I've seen them not do it.
Okay, here's my thing. And see, you keep saying you saw him. You saw him in week 1.
I saw him in week 1 back to back. I saw him against Tennessee. I saw him struggle against Arkansas. I done seen this man not show up when he needs to, man. They not.
Hold on. Okay, let me add
out.
Here's my question. Here's my question. Serious question. I want anybody can answer. So, this man being a Heisman candidate, you keep saying he didn't show up. He ain't showed up.
Bernard, at the end.
Hold on. You not listening to me. You too busy answering. See, let me finish.
Bring up all these stats you want.
I didn't bring up any stats, sir. I didn't bring up any stats. I brought up 0 damn stats.
No, go ahead. Because
I brought up 0 stats.
And be the Jaden Daniels that he is right now. He's not gonna walk in there and do that shit. I'm telling you.
Let me finish my point.
He's not gonna do it.
We're talking about a question. You're trying to talk about a conclusion.
Exactly, because that's what we get into the conclusion.
No, we're not getting conclusions. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They don't want to talk about the question and figure out the middle before they get to the conclusion.
And throw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Who says that?
40. Go ahead.
Who said that? I never said that LSU was going to win.
They're not gonna walk in there.
You are assuming this. I'm
not assuming shit. They're not gonna go in there and do it.
I'm just saying. You are assuming that someone is saying
you assuming that Jaden Daniels will go in there and show up.
Stop right there. You assuming. I didn't say that. I said they're gonna go in there and give them a good game, and I said they have Brian Kelly as a coach. That's what I said.
Who done failed miserably against Nick Saban? Outside of last year.
How many times has Brian Kelly played Nick Saban?
It's been multiple.
Multiple win. I'm looking for a refresh to win.
What, he 1-1?
Look at that. That's stupid. I'm saying you said multiple.
I've been watching for a long time.
Hold on. See, you still talking. You're not listening.
Go ahead.
My question to you was: you said multiple times, and I'm trying to figure out when has Brian Kelly and LSU played.
You leaning on something that don't matter. Go ahead.
No. Coaching don't matter.
Go with your original point.
So coaching don't matter now. That's what I'm hearing right now.
No, go with your original point before we start talking about the coach.
What was my original point? I would love to hear. What was my original point?
I don't know. You didn't get to it, so I'll be quiet.
That was the point. You never let me.
You ain't saying shit. What's the point?
Okay? You can go ahead. You got it.
No, you go ahead.
I'm done.
So you think Brian Kelly had the edge over Nick Saban? Is that what you about to say?
See, my thing is you projecting a lot of stuff and trying to tell me what I'm about to say before I say it.
I got quiet and let you talk.
No, when? You've interrupted me every time. Seriously, am I being wrong here? You interrupted me every single time. You said that Jaden Daniels is not going to come in here and do this. You were speaking in absolutes about anything. I never said that, number one, that LSU was going to win, that Jaden Daniels was going to do that. I said, I like the fact that they have an established quarterback. That's what I said. I said, I like the fact they have an established quarterback. Now, that I will agree with. Thank you, GOJ. Thank you, GOJ. It was just like I was just asking a question. Like, this is what we do in football. This is what we do in football. Because if that's the players, then why the hell we playing the season?
Hey man, we ain't had a good one of them in a long time.
I just wanted. My thing is that we speaking in absolutes, and we're talking about college football.
No,
why are we speaking in absolutes?
What we talking about, Renard?
I'm talking about now. Why are we speaking in absolutes?
No. We talking about what?
College football.
Not the game.
Not the pros.
We ain't talking about no damn pros. We talking about college football. I was just asking because that's what we do it for, right? I just want to know, like, it's like LSU gonna go in there and try to do the best they can. I'm just saying, like, why we can't just what if? Like, what if a team that's not supposed to win that we see? That's the thing that makes college football great, right? It's upsets, right?
LSU gonna win, so yeah.
No, I didn't say. Now, see, I didn't say all that.
I said it. So
the favorites are for LSU to win. That's what the consensus.
No. Bama.
They got 3 points. Y'all know betting. Bama got 3 points because they the home team.
Yeah, but
Come on now. Y'all know the home team get 3 points in the spread. Come on now.
I get that, but hey,
that don't make LSU the favorite though. You think LSU really the favorite? Seriously.
If you listen to anybody that's talking, they swear LSU finna go ahead and win this game. They're not really
getting I would love to know who you hearing that from.
The fact that Bama is the home team, a lot of people are not giving Alabama a chance.
I've not heard that from anybody that I even consider, that I even listen to. I haven't heard them think that LSU was gonna win.
A lot of people feel like LSU is gonna win this game.
Who?
Because they feel like LSU will not be able, they feel like Alabama will not be able to score.
I'm trying to figure out, but who been saying it? That's what I'm asking. Like, who's been saying it?
Renard, we listen to a whole bunch of podcasts. You want to talk about Josh Payton, you want to talk about Cover 3, you want to talk about who you want to talk about. A lot of people.
I just want actual example.
They feel as if LSU is going to win this game because of their offense, and Alabama will not be able to continue.
I just wanted the example. That's all I wanted. That was it. I was just saying who said it, because of course I listen to Josh Payton. Of course, but I'm just
everybody's giving their predictions, and everybody feel that LSU is going to go in here and win this game. They do, and I'm sorry.
If they giving these predictions on Tuesday, I already got a problem.
Everybody's giving their opinions. We giving our opinions. Everybody giving their opinions. So
I just saying, like, my thing is like we just saying, like, I haven't heard anybody personally say that LSU. I heard that LSU might hang in the game. I ain't heard nobody say LSU would go win. I was just asking. That's why I was asking.
I said it.
Well, Dave, I ain't talking about you, fool.
At the end of the day, it's like this. Y'all know how I feel about Alabama, and for me to
we know
halfway defend it is crazy. But at the end of the day, man,
I need LSU to win so you can just have a full blown meltdown.
For me,
yeah, you.
I'm good.
No, you're not.
You can dance twice. I don't got to see him again, so I'm fine.
This is what
LSU can't say shit to me, so I'm good.
What I'm trying to convey to you is, yes, you still need LSU to win. You do need LSU.
I need Florida State to win out, Tuck. I don't need nobody else to do nothing but Florida State to win out.
If Florida State wins out and Washington wins out, if Florida State wins out and Washington wins out, who you think gonna have the better record?
The same person that's in front of them. We in front of them now.
Who?
Florida State's in front of Washington now.
But y'all have no other
You
other
really think
good
Washington gonna win
games.
out? You think Washington gonna win out?
That's where they got to play the games. I'm saying if
For
they
me,
do,
for me,
if Florida State wins out
and
and
Washington
if
wins out, I
Washington
do feel
wins
like
out,
Florida State will be
who
in
you
the
think
playoffs.
got the better resume?
Florida State will have a better resume
How?
because we would have beaten LSU.
They had LSU had what 3 losses, and Washington beats Oregon. Washington beats USC. No, Washington
Get
had
the
Oregon
USC part. No, you got Oregon. That's all you got, and they have struggled
twice.
in everything else.
You have Oregon twice.
Right. So being Oregon twice means what?
Here's my question.
It means you beat the number. You beat a top 10 team twice.
I have a question. I heard you say like they've struggled.
And on top of all that, you still got to consider Michigan and Ohio State are going to play each other. So the Washington argument really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, they're going to play each other, and one of them going to get a loss.
Well,
it'll be a tie.
Well, hey, so
we both win out, then we'll both end up in there.
I'll say this though: if all things considered equal, and if Washington and Florida State wins, Washington will have the better resume. By their last 4 games is USC, Utah, and Oregon State, and Washington.
Okay.
So
okay,
but I don't think
again,
both of them being undefeated because Michigan and Ohio State got to play each other.
But Michigan, so what if Michigan's only loss? Listen to this now. If Michigan's only loss is to a number 1 Ohio State, who has the better resume?
And not only that,
you really think they will put a 1-loss Michigan over undefeated Florida State?
Matter of fact, I'll put money on it.
Last year.
Yeah,
and I don't believe that.
Ohio State was in there last year.
Wasn't it never even seen like that last year?
Wasn't Ohio State in the top 4 last year?
So you really believe that a 1-loss Michigan will be in over undefeated Florida State? You really believe that?
Like I said, dude, I remember that. No, it happened, didn't it?
No.
Did it not happen?
But
we watched TCU walk in and they lost their championship game.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If Florida State, it can happen. Crazy. This is a crazy thing.
You're not gonna sit around and tell me you believe that a 1-loss Michigan will be in for an undefeated Florida State. I don't think you believe that.
And not only that, think about what
I don't think you believe that, Todd.
Why?
Now I know you got to be argumentative, but come on, man.
I'm just saying it can happen.
Well, come on, man.
What if you have if Oregon beats Washington, they beat them in the Pac-12
championship,
and you got 2 1-loss Pac-12, both with better resumes than Florida State.
Listen, if we get into a 1-loss scenario, y'all can talk all that, and I'll agree with y'all 100%. They will not put a 1-loss team over a undefeated Florida State. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
It's not going to happen.
Well,
now, if we all got 1 loss, then, hey, it's anything goes at that point. Anything goes at that point.
Hey, well, look, these next few weeks are going to be these are some very critical games these next few weeks.
Agreed.
2023 just became relevant again, Dave.
It's still not relevant. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go ahead and do the Nostradamus or the Negro Damas, however you want to say it.
Okay. All right.
And go ahead and predict Florida State will win. How your boy Paul Mooney said, Florida State will win the national championship. They will defeat the Georgia Bulldogs 72-3.
And
here's my ultimate thing. That's why I say take the names off and just deal with the team and deal with the resume. I mean, because all my feelings don't mean shit. My feelings in this stuff don't mean shit. Guess what do though? Metrics, numbers, and no folks in that room.
Yeah.
I'm being serious about me. I'm just like I'm not saying that anything is going to happen. I'm just saying that in the end, and that's when this dude was sitting there arguing with me today. Not you, Ben, but this other dude was sitting there arguing with me. I'm like, bro, you can say all you want to because that's your team.
Yeah.
You tell
I mean,
he telling
like,
me
you get a one-loss scenario, anything goes at that point.
no, he was trying to tell me like before the rankings came out, like ain't no way they finna beat, ain't no way Ohio State finna number one. I said, well, why not? But he couldn't tell me. He couldn't tell me why not.
Yeah, they got 2 top 15 wins. Nobody else. No, I don't think
But
nobody else
we got November starting, and like I said it before. College football don't ever disappoint any week. I ain't wishing for nobody to lose. I'm just saying that it just don't disappoint.
I'm all about what if. Now,
because you got to put the what ifs in there. Because if we don't do the what if, then what we sitting here talking for?
Now, Mike, don't lose. Please don't lose to Miami. I can't do it.
I promise you, if Florida State lose to Miami, y'all won't see Ben for about a week.
No, I'm showing up that night. Fuck that. No, I'm showing up that night. No, I ain't disappearing. I'm there that night.
Oh, we got a 5.
Be drunk and mad.
We need
I'll
a
be on my
button.
own shit. You ain't got to worry about it. I'll be on my own shit. I'm gonna be drunk and mad.
He needs a something. Because I promise you this. If that happens, I'm just gonna be like, well,
it's very
possible. I don't know, but I don't know what's gonna happen because
Ruben Bain is
and I would give a perfect example. I would give a perfect example of we don't really know because we're all projecting. And I'm not talking about Florida State or anybody else. I'm just talking about in general.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd have told me that certain teams were gonna look better against this opponent, against that opponent, or this clique or that clique, that's what football is. And I think getting into the part where we are in October, late October, going into November, this is when your coaches really figure out what your teams can do.
Yep.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this before we leave about this subject, what I thought y'all was gonna touch on, but y'all didn't. Tuck brought up the scenario about Washington and Florida State. And Dave, I want your answer on this.
Mm-hmm.
What we didn't bring up, what the hell will we do? What the hell will we do if LSU runs the fucking table and they actually finish out the regular season and they beat Georgia in the SEC title game, and we got a 2-loss LSU SEC champ, and one of their and look, hold on, I'm finna dig even deeper, and one of their losses is against an undefeated FSU.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do then? Like Tuck brought up the Washington scenario. I can squash that, but what you do about a 2-loss LSU winning the SEC?
They ain't in.
You put them at 5.
Sure?
I'm sure because they already talked about the SEC champ being left out.
But I'm saying, but one of their losses is against a undefeated.
Here's what we probably know. We probably know you're gonna have an undefeated Big Ten.
Yes.
Probably.
You probably know you're gonna have an undefeated ACC. Possibly. These the higher probability.
I'll give it possible.
You staring down the barrel of an undefeated Pac-12.
Yes.
And you still staring down the barrel of an undefeated SEC. But in your scenario, you said the SEC champ will have 2 losses, which means that the Pac-12 runner-up will have 1 loss. Well, 2 losses. They'll have 2 losses as well. So let's just, for the sake of
it could have 1 loss because what if Oregon beats what? You know what I'm saying? Like the
right.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think they're on the outside looking in because you still got Texas. So what if Texas run the table?
In the words of David Gardner, quoting David Gardner,
was a great poet.
That's what we heard.
Senior. Make sure I get the senior part right on there.
Birmingham poet. This is in Birmingham. For y'all that don't know, it's Birmingham.
Forward me to 2024.
Yes, 2024. And 2024, I have to go through all this. But I gotta do all this damn talking.
I mean, because the truth of the day, if LSU runs the table, that's some interesting shit to talk about.
Hey,
that's the same what if game that we were playing. It's just a what if.
I thought y'all were gonna bring that up.
No, I'm not gonna.
It's
but first of all, you got to get past the first barrier.
Yeah, that's this week.
Yeah,
and the LSU people that I know, they ain't that confident.
Oh, they feel like this is lock, stock, and barrel. They confident as hell.
Not the ones I talk to, they ain't confident.
Hell,
They
well,
just like, man, we got this. This is what we got right here. They ain't. I don't know.
Like I said, I don't know when the next time we're gonna do a show when we talk about this. I don't know when we're gonna do.
You just show up, Tuck.
I just show up whenever I can. But look,
we're going to show up.
This game is not going to be. This game is not going to be easy for Alabama to be. I just don't.
I think they can win it ugly. I just think they can win it ugly.
A win is a win. I think a win is a win, man. I just and them two, like I said, I really think Bama's defense, the secondary is liable. I have not seen them. When I seen them go against Texas, those guys run all over the field, wide open.
Okay.
And this supposed to be the secondary supposed to be nice.
Yeah, but what front seven has LSU faced though? Outside
Florida State probably.
Outside of us.
Yeah, Florida State probably.
And I watched them struggle with Arkansas. I watched them get in a shootout with Ole Miss. I'm just saying.
I mean, but again, games are meant to be played, and if you look at the matchups, they match up really well with Bama and their defense. They do. I'm just saying, Bama offense
match up well with their secondary.
Yeah, what I'm saying, and they got two guys out.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
They remember.
You know, one thing we're gonna know.
They remember you.
We're gonna know
what you do in November. How many years have I said this on this show?
If that thing is 7-3 or 10-7 or some ugly ass number at the end of the first quarter, we're gonna know early what that game gonna look like. We're gonna know early.
Hey, put Reggie comment up there, man.
Oh man, yeah. Woo. Flew by.
Man. Hey, let me say something before we leave.
I'm sorry.
Bama fans, if I have never defended y'all on this show, this is probably the first time I've ever defended y'all on this show.
You really don't like it, this
show. I hate them because I don't want to back y'all this show.
I will say this. I don't. This is not a like with me. I'm not going against Bama. I'm not going against LSU. I'm not going against anybody. I'm just simply saying that we see these matchups every single week.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And we see different things. We like, no, ain't no way that's going to happen. Right. Ain't no way this is going to happen. All I'm just saying is that we think we know what's going to happen. And I'm not saying that it's not going to go directly as planned. But this is why we tune in and watch the game. This is why we tune in to watch the game. And in the Alabama LSU matchup, and even other matchups that's going to happen across the country this week, there's going to be some crazy stuff. Because I promise you, if it went as it was supposed to go, I'll be rich right now. I'll be rich just from betting. But it's really, Dave?
Yeah, I want to hear from that's for the folks in the chat. I mean, I'm looking at the schedule.
Dave asking random man.
Hey, I just said that just came from my mind, man.
They'll win another game. Colorado win another game.
Who they gonna beat?
I don't know, Tuck. I don't know, man.
Because it ain't Arizona. Because Arizona ain't the one to play with.
Arizona.
I saw them. I think they'll beat Arizona. I do.
I do. Seen Arizona.
I've seen Arizona. I've seen Arizona play. Arizona should beat USC
and Washington.
Yeah.
They jumped on DJU this past weekend.
Look, let me tell you. Like I told y'all that Washington State was going to lose. Washington State was UCLA. Colorado's going to beat Arizona. Right there.
I gave Prime 3 wins. He will exceed it by 1. You get 4 wins this year.
4 wins.
Yeah, they'll make a bowl.
A bowl?
If they get 5, they can make a bowl.
Yeah.
Only if the people don't qualify.
But what? I don't think they don't have enough people to qualify. They already said.
5, somebody.
They already said right now that.
So doesn't it go by APR?
Or what? Everybody transfer because everybody transfer.
Hey, you was a dirty dude, dog. You a dirty dude, bruh. We got dirt, and we gotta come back and do a different show.
God, wait till
They
you
ain't
say.
got
I
they
wait
ain't
for
got
you to
no
say, yo. I wait for you
they
to
ain't
say
got no
that.
jury or no win.
Man, that's it.
They
It's
gonna
time to
shoot
go. It's time to go. It's
Hey,
time to go.
they-
Slide.
Look,
Look,
gotta come
look.
back.
We know this is supposed to be the CFP show. I know we've been on for a minute. I want to say congratulations to the SWAC East champions, Florida A&M. Please keep winning out because I'm really trying to come to Tallahassee. I
really would love to come to Tallahassee.
I'm trying to come to Tallahassee. It's all look, just please, just do your thing. Congratulations, Coach Simmons, and all that for locking it up.
Nice.
Locking it up before November, but that's a whole different.
It was
That's a whole GOJ. Why you do that?
Colorado going to the Senior Bowl.
They ain't got no seniors. They don't have any. I don't think they have any seniors that's gonna go draft eligible.
Yeah, Reggie. A lot of people gave Prime a lot of heat about that comment he said.
Hey, but you know something, Renard, when you a couple of years ago, you mentioned something about when we started talking about spreads and bets and all that stuff. Vegas be getting shit right more times than not. And
I need for them to get a lot of it wrong right now.
But they predicted Colorado to do what 3.5 at the beginning of the season was what 3.5.
Yeah.
Hey Ben. They don't build all that shit they got out there off their own money now.
Look, they predicted them boys to win.
They are not paying their own light bill.
Vegas is
They
throwing
said them
winners.
boys gonna win 3.5, and them boys gonna win 4.
Yeah. Vegas ain't playing with you. Vegas gonna win something.
Now, Dave, you want
what Denzel say in the interview? I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with
Exactly.
something. Now, Dave, what you just said was one that when I first started getting into, because you think, oh, I know football, I follow football.
Nah.
Let me bet.
You know Vegas.
The first thing that one of my friends said was that, now you know.
Bruh.
Same thing you said. All that stuff out there that just didn't pop up.
That wasn't Vegas money. Now that was your money.
They said them folks was gonna
money.
have 4 games. They said them folks gonna win 3.5 games, and they have won 4. And we talking about can they get one more, and it might not happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
They play USC.
Y'all don't. So in the word, y'all don't believe.
Do you believe?
I do not.
Stanford was they layup and they blew it.
It was. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a layup, and they blew it. And I was like,
Yep.
oh well.
29 nothing at the half, and you lose that.
Look.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
Okay.
Hey man, hey,
There's something wrong with y'all, bro. I can't say what I want to say right now. I'm gonna be quiet.
What you said, Pat?
You can say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Hey man, I gotta give a shout out to my Auburn Tigers, man.
Oh no.
I mean, hey, it's been a that 4-game losing streak was rough, man.
Renard just left.
The 4-game
over controls. Renard done left us.
Hey, we back in the winning column now, man. Hey, shout out.
So hold up. Since we already here, we here.
We didn't want to go there. We did not want to go down this road.
Oh man.
So
you know me, I'm gonna take it there. I don't care.
So Thorne looked better, right? He looked good last week, right? Okay. So he the guy.
This week.
Well, let me say this. Those last 4 games prior to Mississippi State was a pretty rough stretch. So, yeah. So now the next few games we got a little bit easier. So, we'll see. But I'm just not ready just to put all faith.
The way Renard came in, like what? All right. So
I mean,
are you done, Pat? Are you done?
Oh, no.
Your turn, Tuck.
Right,
so Thorne the guy.
All right, look. Payne Thorne is still Payne Thorne. I don't care what nobody say. But this is what had to happen. Hugh put his emphasis on the game plan for the first 20 plays, and you could tell. Another thing, they didn't do all that doggone switching out with Robbie and Peyton. He kept it consistent. Robbie played pretty much the whole first half except for 1 or 2 plays with Robbie coming in. And you could tell the consistency was there. He was in a rhythm wide receivers were getting open too. Hooks had better separation for the first time ever the whole season.
Since he been at Jack.
But yeah, I think, like I said, but you know they got to keep improving. They got Vanderbilt this weekend, so they should win. They should beat Vanderbilt. They should beat Vanderbilt. I just, you know, I'm cautious. I'm cautiously optimistic of everything.
Hey, you know what?
It's safe to come out now. You know.
Hey, come on now. It's okay.
You come on out now. We
okay.
done.
Okay, y'all got banded this weekend, man. Come on out, man. Come on out. Man.
It's a safe place now.
I'll be in Nashville, but I ain't going nowhere near the stadium, man. So
look, hey, you know, and Renard, hey, to quote Renard, you know, fun fact. Last time Auburn was in Nashville, we lost.
Well, damn, hey, that wasn't a fun fact you wanted to spit, man.
Like I said.
Get it correct. Get it correct. The last 2 times it's been an L in Vandy.
Hey, another fun fact: the Auburn and Vanderbilt series is tied.
Yeah. Yep. 29-29, I think.
Hey, what's the spread? Because I might need to put some money on this.
Well, today, thank you so much for turning into the edition of a college football playoff first rankings reactions, because that's where we are. Let's talk about these teams. Let's talk about Florida State. Let's talk about all the rest of them. Yeah. Dave done took it there. Cause Dave, you know Dave gonna have a good laugh at this, right?
Dave called it 2 years ago about Maynard on the. Dave called it. So when it happened,
I'm just saying, man. I mean, I don't get paid millions of dollars for this stuff. Only thing I do is just watch. You know what I mean? That's all I do. I just watch. You know.
Okay. Anyway, we love it. God and Lord knows we love college football. Good God Almighty! But Dave said he is okay after this past weekend. That's all I'm concerned about. My brother, make sure he all right.
I'm okay. As a matter of fact, out this weekend, I think for the next 3 years, I'm probably gonna find me something else to do on Madison City Classic.
Hey, we had a good experience. We had barbecue sandwiches, brownies, peach crown.
Hey man, we had all that, man. Okay. I put it this way: if the weather is anywhere, if the low is not 45,
I ain't going. It was y'all. Excuse me. Hold on, Dave. Public service announcement. Y'all too grown and too old to be this musty. Okay, y'all cannot be this musty just because it's a little warm. Y'all is musty, dusty.
I heard so
y'all much. Was musty, dusty.
I heard so much about Birmingham being musty. Even our own mayor had to make a public service announcement.
He did do that. He did do that.
He did take a shower.
Yes.
Folks may have been up for 3-4 days.
Mayor Wilson said, by the way, soap and water goes a long way.
Yes, he did say that.
Musty, dusty. That's what
because of the weather.
One of the favorite DJs in Birmingham.
It was supposed to be.
Hold on. Go ahead, Dave.
I was just gonna say, but Pat, because the weather was so warm, you probably had an influx of 30 to 35 unnecessary people. Like you ain't there for the game, you ain't there for the school.
You just walking around.
You just no. You just driving damn golf carts all everywhere.
The streets are blocked out, so you just pulling up.
Hey, like we playing. What's the game here? Being the little game, you used to be able to run over folk. What St. Andrew? What is it?
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, man. I need to feel like Grand Theft Auto, bro.
And what about a man that was at the shit on Thursday? The security guard, he running folks over with his damn 4-wheeler. I'm like,
yeah, man. It was straight Grand Theft Auto out there, man.
It was.
That's
boy.
Right there.
Goddamn classic.
I'm talking about y'all. Dave said, "Is there a sale on these golf carts I don't know about?"
He put that man when he put that status up. I knew exactly what he was talking about.
But he had
I
said it the
swear.
day before. He said it on Saturday when we was up there.
He said, "Is there a sale on golf carts?"
Hey, look, while we on this, and so we can go ahead and end this. I'm gonna end it on this note. I don't know who's in charge of all the credentials. I really don't. But Lord have mercy, sweet Jesus, Mother of God, little Joseph, Mary, whoever. It's got to be better. It's got to be better.
Not the lucky
Y'all
shit.
in there, you got your grandmas and your aunties when folks really trying to watch the game, and you got ABC 3340 in the box. You got all these folks. Y'all
You got the commissioner in the box, no?
Y'all don't know how to act.
Hey, you got ABC 3340, Fox 6, the commissioner, and your auntie. All on one row.
And y'all out here ski. Like, what are you doing in the press box?
Hey, Chuck, you probably got CNN. You know what I'm saying? You got all this going on.
Let me tell you.
And then you got Aunt Mary down there with a plate.
See,
she on the end.
That's why. When we were talking, when y'all talking about the press box, I'll be like, if I am able to go next year, give me field access and do my photography, videography.
They still don't have field access to it.
But still, the press box is very, very cool though. It's just that it's not all. It's not all press. It's just couple of people. You just like you like what y'all doing? Like y'all. Then they had to get Tuck. Everybody knows when you're in the press box, you don't cheer for a team.
You don't cheer for nobody.
Man had to get on the mic. Please refrain from all cheering in the press box. Not once, not twice, 3 times.
You will be removed from the area.
Your credential will be removed, and you will be removed from the game. I don't know what sale y'all had on credentials. We can't do that. We can't have that. We can't have this sale on credentials. Okay. I can't have it. I can't.
Hey, they were talking to camera crew, Bernard.
And then what got me?
The cameras.
Say what, Ben?
The cameras.
It was who?
They were manning the cameras. You know, they was in the front of us, and it was some cameras that they were supposed to been operating.
Yeah. They were operating the cameras, and when I saw them operating, I was like, y'all can cheer for who you want to. But listen.
Exactly. That's the story.
Hello, story. But listen, shout out to the lady that was in front of me where the wings were. They got all 8 of them and then leave me there. Shout out to her.
Shout out to everybody who ate all the goddamn.
No, hold on. Hold on. Hey, Ben. Ben.
The rest of the half.
Ben. Shout out to the person when we walk in here, we see the plate and a half of the barbecue sandwiches over there. Literally put our stuff down in our seat and turn around. There was no plate left.
Hold on.
Sweets. We ate brownies.
And I looked around and turned around. Y'all took the whole plate of barbecue sandwiches. It's about 18 sandwiches in a whole plate. It was more plates. It was more plates.
Dave Shalonda came back. I looked at the plate. I said, "That's all the left." She was like, "Yeah, ain't no more brownies left." I said, "Brownies? Ain't no more substance."
Nah, we good. We ain't worried about that. That ain't because we wasn't the ones acting up. We look when we in the press box and when we on field access, we are 100% professional, doing what we supposed to be doing. The reason why you supposed to have a credential, we do. But
oh my god,
no.
Listen, man, listen. I'm telling you, I'm kind of glad Auntie was up there in the press box because the hairdo that she had and that heat wasn't gonna mix. Okay?
Man,
that wasn't gonna end with. But nobody.
I'm just saying, man. Like
Madison City Classic 2020.
You have a, like I said, like Dave said, we have a love-hate relationship.
I had some high highs and some low lows.
I'm trying to figure out how McDonald's got anything to do with this, and it ain't no burgers up there. Just tell me that.
Well, they was at the press. They was at the press conference though. They had them deep at the press conference.
I know. Can I get a burger, McDonald's? I mean,
bro.
Well, there probably wasn't nothing left from the press conference because
oh my god,
we told them up.
One wing, bro.
But you know, it was catered by 1918.
Yeah.
So
Who-
you know, I
who
mean,
in
they did
1918?
The
Shout out to
1918
sandwich I
catering.
had was good.
1918 catering here in Birmingham. They
Yeah,
they
really,
they're
shout out to
really
them.
dope. Yeah, they did a really good job.
They had some great food. Great.
Hey,
food.
1918. Make sure y'all bring some more wings. Okay, bring some more wings next time.
Another pan of sandwich.
First of
Bats
all,
and drums.
no day. This is what we're gonna do.
Mhm.
We're gonna get plates pre-made, and y'all gonna put numbers on them and put it by folks' seat. And we
Gotta
done.
get
Well,
there- you gotta get there at
well,
1 o'clock. That's what it
there
sounds
you
like.
go. That's what I was going to say, Tucker.
We
They
gotta get
opened
that
it up.
10
They
o'clock.
said they
We gotta
opened up
get
at
that
Yeah,
12:30.
they did.
We gotta get
Oh,
there.
yeah,
We
you gotta
bring food
Pre-
in.
when anything will go with press credentials and you want to try to get some food, you better get there early. Cause
I was just happy to able to get a drink. Okay. Even though I couldn't get a water at first, they did restock the waters. Now the people in the press box were great.
Yeah.
Phrase over now. You got a soft drink.
Yeah, things I don't drink because I
There
was
no
so
drink.
hot and tired. I had to drink a drink. And then had to
Next
no,
year
but I
we'll have
got
the-
I got a water. I got a water later on. They put water back in there.
Next year we'll have the DSF golf cart with the tens in the back.
Bruh.
I refuse to unless I have an RV out there. I refuse to add to the tomfoolery that I saw.
We're gonna put some
And-
20s on that bad boy.
Reggie said, Renard, you know these folks got kids at home. Well, the plate didn't leave.
The plate then and they can't leave. That's what they ain't got no aluminum foil to take with them.
It wasn't nah,
It wasn't
but
to take wood.
no. Well, for real though, we making jokes, but we understand how it gets, especially at the Classic, because there's so many sponsors, there's so many people. A lot of times credentials get whatever. So I mean, it's all good, but it was just funny that you had to tell people don't cheer in the press box. I'm like,
I'm laughing at Dave because he tried to set it up.
he tried to what dog?
He tried to
What he trying to do, Tuck?
set up the DSM logo in the background.
Hey, man,
He had
it
our
went off,
lives
man.
in
It
the
went off, man.
Oh well,
Hey, man.
that just means it's time for us to go. Look, we be on. I mean, you know, Dave, we should have been on here long enough. That they should have more food at the
Come on.
concession stand. Look, we're not gonna go out there, Quintel. We be here another 45 minutes. We talking about the concession
You
stand.
know, it's a 15-second delay. What did I'm finna wait right here? Here it comes. You would hit pause.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
Your background.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is us back here. This is live.
Yeah. Notice that.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
That's what we doing right now.
Yeah, man.
It's
But I heard the concession stand was trash too. So.
Yeah, it was trash. We'll talk about it.
know what?
We'll
We'll
talk
get a
about
list
that later.
together.
Anyway, look, we done went from college. We done went from the college football playoff to the Magic City Classic. Lord have
Oh.
mercy.
I'm still
Last thing,
stuck
this
on
ain't even
the thing, man.
this not even a conversation. But did y'all see Brandon Marshall on Cam Newton show? Have y'all watched it?
No, I
No.
haven't seen it.
What
You need
happened?
to tune in tonight on y'all. You know, y'all lay in the bed, y'all get ready to go to sleep. I go to sleep on YouTube. I don't know about y'all. Find Cam Newton podcast.
Look at big.
And fast
Hey,
forward.
man. Say,
And fast forward it, and he talks about a long time about the breakup, kind of what his point of view, what it was over.
Is it different from what he
Basically.
used? What he already said? I'm just asking.
I hadn't heard any. I've never heard
Okay,
his,
okay.
what he said at all. But I think he opens up more with Cam than usually. It's actually good, but you got to fast forward because they talk about an hour before they even get into that.
Well, hell, it's
So,
Brandon.
So look, man, I ain't gonna lie. Some of Cam stuff be saying it'd be cringy. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Right,
Hey, man.
yeah, no, we talking about this.
Look, man. See, now you finna get me in trouble before I even get down there with Cam. You see what I'm saying? Look, you
Where you
almost
going?
got me.
Where you going? You going to eyeball this?
No, I'm just saying it's some things in the works. Just no.
Where you going?
They
Where you going?
try to look. They were trying to politic over there. Whoa, what you going down?
No, it's just a couple things in the work. I'm just saying I don't. I
Pat, you
can't.
tailgate that eyeball this?
Who? I
Man.
wish I. Pat probably will.
Pat, is you tugging for the Iron Bowl this year?
It's in the work.
Okay.
Now I'm unfortunately I can't get down there to that Saturday early morning if I do go down there because I've now have been I can't say what I want, but been tied up into a different thing on Friday. But yeah, We'll see.
So
'Cause
am
Pat-
I invited to the tailgate, Pat?
I mean, Dave, look, Dave, you can just pull up.
Dave, you can do what we you
Okay,
now,
yeah,
Dave. You want to
yeah.
go to the game now? We
I
can
have
go
a
to the
plus
game.
one, so just let me know. We
Hold on. You have a what?
hey man, you know
We first of all, we ain't invited you nowhere. Okay? We ain't invited you nowhere. You wasn't even in the conversation.
What did
right?
he say?
I-
Hold on, man. What did you say? You got a what?
I may have somebody with me, but I just want to get something to eat.
How you going
Oh
to
hell!
Where
Hell no! Hell no!
You know,
Hell no!
I want to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Shucks, man.
Plate, you know?
Pat,
I'm
Oh
gonna,
Lord, no!
Pat,
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh hell no! Let me go on mute. Hell no!
you try to get we do good. You keep your blinders right here,
Oh
and the
man,
next
y'all
thing you
wild.
know,
Y'all wild.
Woo.
oh my god,
What's that thing you hear before the thing?
We'll keep y'all posted. Oh,
Yeah, you keep us posted, Pat. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate
No
you
problem.
you
Oh man,
letting me know. I
Let's
just
see when
found
the
out
Iron Bowl is. What is the Iron Bowl?
you know
the 2 days after Thanksgiving.
yeah, thank you.
25th.
Just 25th.
It was a Saturday this year, right?
It
Saturday?
is Saturday.
Yeah, it's always Saturday, but not. I mean,
Well,
lately
I
it's
can't
always
say
been
that,
Saturday.
You know, 'cause
Lately, I said
remember-
lately.
Hey, you remember when we worked at AT&T? It was on a Friday.
On Friday, yep. I remember
Boy,
working reasons on Friday.
boy.
Friday.
Only thing got done that day was the cash register being open.
That's it. Hey, then when the customers walked to the window, what the hell they want?
Man, I had to. I remember I had
Folks
to,
was wondering why we was open.
Yeah,
I had to work
I
at Belt that morning, go to the game, sat in the press box, came, and I had to come back to
Humble
work.
brag.
That was for the cam back.
Humble
Cam
brag.
back. Yeah, my got people.
Humble brag.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about you got people and I didn't act. Shut up, no. We're gonna talk about
Well, you don't
it
want to
off
go to the Alabama game, do you?
when?
I mean, I will talk.
Look, sir, we still on the stream. We'll do this off air conversation.
We'll talk.
Anyway,
we'll talk,
man. Anyway,
in the words of
y'all
Bean,
look.
In the words
I
of Bean,
appreciate.
we'll talk post. We'll talk post.
We'll talk post show.
Post show.
Anyway, we appreciate y'all, man. Show Will, what's happening, girl? Hey, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back to y'all a little bit on later on this week. Hopefully, as soon as what is going on over here with the balloons? You doing something from your iPhone? What's going on? What do we? Anyway, all right. Anyway,
What
off
happened
the
with the balloon?
rail.
Who got balloons?
You didn't see the balloons Pat just put on the screen?
I don't know why they did it.
What we got going on right now?
Thing.
I'm so confused.
How do you do that?
I feel look, everybody must have had too much Halloween candy. Or
Hey
something.
man, we gotta
Anyway.
start doing background checks before we let new folks on the show, man. It just ain't no other way to do it.
It's about
We gotta have
this
background
third
check.
appearance, Dave. We passed the background check.
Anybody else new? We gotta have background check. Background check.
Well, hold on. Oh, hey, Ben, you know how they do you in them 90 days? Third appearance don't mean nothing. We can get the day 76 and let you ride now.
Third appearance, yeah.
But anyway, more stuff coming from y'all, man. Hey, I had a conversation with John. John wants to come back on the show. John Garcia gives some good inside introspective about some things, and it'll be good to get him on real soon, man. Still doing his thing and stuff like that. But hopefully we'll be back in a couple of days. I mean, y'all say goodbye to Tuck. Because ain't no telling when y'all gonna see him again.
I'm back on my night working grind after the night.
I give.
He ain't gonna be around Iron Bowl week.
He'll show up Iron Bowl week.
Tuck just going to Iron Bowl to party.
Yeah, and if y'all invite me, that
he ain't going for the game.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna treat the Iron Bowl like y'all treat the Magic City Classic.
Hey, there you go.
Where do you rent your golf carts at?
Hey, hold up. Hey, this year, I didn't wear unofficial paraphernalia this year.
Let me stop you. That look, that golf cart gonna get impounded if it ain't got the little logo on there.
Ain't got the logo
really?
on
Oh yeah, hey, you don't play about that, bro.
Yes.
Ain't
they don't play about that now.
I like that.
Oh, they ain't playing, brother.
Oh, they don't play about that now.
Anyway, look, man, we done held y'all up enough for the night. We'll be back, y'all. I don't know when all five will be back. Soon. Hold up. Hopefully we'll be here soon. Y'all crazy. But anyway, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what to do. It's for Bernard, for Ben, for Pat, Mr. Tuck, Dave. Y'all got any last words or y'all out?
We've been here long enough.
I just want to get invited to the Iron Bowl tailgate.
Well, we finna work on that right now. As soon as I hit this end stream button.
We're working on that. Hey, y'all have a good one.
Y'all have a good one, man. We'll be back soon. Peace.
Go Mob, Pat.
Go Mob.
We don't do gang signs.
Hey, man, you can't be had.